Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at the 1992 Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo, aka the 3000 GT VR-4. Last time out we had that R32 Skyline and it got me wondering, what if you took the R32 Skyline to its potential extreme? This is more powerful but heavier, 686 horsepower, 1460 kilos. Four-wheel drive. It is a heavy car, this, but a lot of torque, and it also has the fact that this is the best JDM sports car on its side. There are no more suggestions otherwise. I love the Mitsubishi GTO, this first generation and especially the last generation of GTO. Sign me up for them. They're excellent, excellent cars, and also comes in the fantastic Puma livery. How can you not love this car? It's going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set best time it possibly can. Current leader is the TVR Sober LM Edition, 28.620. The GTO, I mean, wouldn't actually have the stats to beat that, but also the TVR was some, I think about 600 kilos lighter than this GTO, so yeah. This car's main goal is the Skyline we had last time, 29.612. Which I apparently decided not to put on the board, so that was helpful of me. 30.455. Straight away, between this and the GTR, this feels heavier, but it also feels looser, which is definitely a good thing around here. You don't want a car that's like too taut and road ready, because you've got all these corners to cut. Yeah, this feels like it's a lot more playful than the GTR, which not really what you'd expect with a car that's heavier and more powerful. And again, this does have the ridiculous stage 4 turbocharger that the Skyline had, which means all of the power comes at the peak of the torque range. And oh, that was very, very quick into there, but not particularly great. It has beaten the Skyline, 29.443. Can we get it any further up? Actually, that beats the Escort Rally car. That's very, very impressive. Will this break the 29s? That would be cool if it can. I don't know if it quite has the raw pace in it. I think the fact this is heavier might actually help it a little bit to keep its power in check. We've spoken about this before, usually in regards to rear-wheel drive cars, but in this case, I like that Camaro we had. That Camaro was excellent because it had very long gear ratios, and it had very long gear ratios and a lot of power, which meant it could sort of offset its weight. Oh, it had a lot of weight as well, so it meant it offset its ridiculous amount of power it had. Whereas with something like this, I think we're getting the same sort of effect, where it's a lot of power, but because this actually has quite good gear ratios, which I didn't really pay too much attention to in the GTR, but in this, yeah, gear ratios feel nice. 28.869. Okay, that's scarily quick. A bit weird through that corner. It's just that shift from first to second is not great. That, not quite. I thought we was on to a really, really good lap time there. I think if you got a perfect run, that might be able to beat that TVR. That's mighty impressive from the 3000 GT, especially given, like I said, you know, the weight this car has. It's lumbering around 1,460 kilos, but it's just absolutely brilliant at being able to put its power down. It's perfect for just being able to get out the corners. Really, really good, and a lot of fun to drive actually, that as well, because you can really chuck it into the corners, which you wouldn't expect with such a heavy car. Yeah, I think maybe the TVR would have something to worry about if you got more out of that. And to be honest with you, the TVR had a pretty perfect lap time, in my opinion. So, yeah, interesting to say the least. 28.869. It goes into second place it's not that far off the TVR Cerber LM edition. It smashes the Ford Escort rally car, smashes the Skyline GTR. Yeah, I mean, these GTOs, man, if they keep driving like this, the Skylines ain't got a chance, because these are going to be far up here. I'm especially curious to see how the later generation cars do. Hopefully, also, some of these are a little bit lighter. I don't know if the GTO ever got lighter, but if they are, then, yeah, there could be some serious upsets at the top of the board, because this was a lot of fun. Very, very good car to drive this. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and join me next time when I will actually be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.